All right, everyone. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Hopefully you all are doing well this evening. So we're going to take a look and see what wants to come through. As always, please take what resonates and leave what does not. Hopefully your week wasn't too terribly bad. If you're seeing this, that means you did not need bail money. Congratulations. But let's see what these beautiful cards have for us today. I will be using a different set of tarot cards. I told you that I wanted to start incorporating new sets. So the ones that I will be using today are the True Black Tarot, and you can't, oh, there you go. I guess you can kind of see the design. But yeah, they're the True Black Tarot. They're very beautiful, very well designed. The inscription on the inside of them says, "It is only in darkness where we can see the stars." And I think that's very beautiful. I think that's very fitting right now. So let's see where we're going. Two more. But no, hopefully this message does find you well. That's 2. Gonna split it into 4 because 4 is my lucky number. All right, underneath we have strength. That's Leo energy. And let me see if I can get some light in here. I'm gonna do this a tad bit differently today. See if that will help me just a little kind of reflect these cards to you. Nope, that still didn't help. Sorry guys. There's strength. Connect to heart. Beautiful. I love the connect to heart. I love how it's 2 dogs. I love that energy. This came up earlier today. Sacred sexuality in the same spot. Destruction. Very interesting. When I pull the destruction, you know, some people are like, oh no, there's destruction, there's things falling apart on me. But sometimes things need to fall apart. Things need to fall apart in order for other things to take its place. The phrase that goes through my mind is from Good Witch: when things fall apart, better things fall into place. And I feel like that's what's happening here. I feel like some of you are really struggling with this connecting to oneself here, with the strength and with the sacred sexuality. There we go. There's the strength. There's the sacred sexuality. I feel like some of you are really struggling with that, really not connecting with that heart chakra here. So we're going to take a look and see why we are struggling with that energy. Like I said, I'm going to use the True Black Tarot here today. This is a set that you guys have not seen before, at least I don't believe you have. Because usually I just use the 4 or 5 sets. Those I have written permission to use. But we're breaking the rules now. We're breaking all the rules, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Breaking the rules, huh? Sometimes you need to break some rules. Sometimes you need to break some rules. My ears are ringing on that one. My ears are ringing on that. Anyway, underneath we have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. Queen of Cups, Destiny. This is one of the bonus cards, I believe, in this deck. It's also the As Above, So Below. Very interesting. Very interesting. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Lots of divine feminine energy. Pentacles is masculine energy. And then we have the Chariot. Forward motion. Okay, I'm going to lay this out here for you. The 3 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. 3 of Cups with the 6 of Wands. Beautiful. Temperance. I seriously can't get rid of this Temperance energy. Balance. Balancing this energy. We've got the Emperor that's grounding you. We have got the 4 of Wands that's guiding you. Okay, past energy is the 2 of Pentacles. Future energy is the 2 of Cups. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles for your motion cards. There's quite a bit to dig through here, and the outcome is the lovers. So, talking to you on a personal level before we get into the relationship side of things, I feel as though that some of you may be dealing with not expectations, so to speak. I mean, they are expectations, but they're expectations of the mind and heart. I feel like your mind is kind of running rampant here, trying to hold on to a tangible thing where what you need to be holding on to is not tangible at all. It's not tangible, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. The heart does exactly what it wants to do. And sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes that's a bad thing. In this particular instance, I feel as though the mind is overriding. The mind is overriding. The mind is trying to tell you what's good for you. And your heart is like, but. It's like a whispering energy here. And the problem is that if you connect with that heart energy and it goes against the mind, it's almost as though you're like putting yourself out there. You're putting yourself out there, giving yourself, putting yourself in some sort of unknown territory here. Even though I see the twos, I see the twos, we've got the Emperor down here, we've got the Four of Wands. This is interesting. This is interesting. It's almost as though the matters of the mind and matters of the heart need to get on the same page. And I feel like that's kind of where the hiccup comes in, is because the past energy, you've been up here. You've been up here, you've been doing the work, you've been trying to balance things out. It's almost as though you've shut down that heart energy. And the universe is trying to get you to be like, hey, connect back to that. Because our hearts, our emotions are where the intuition is. Some people say that the intuition is up here. It's not. You ever have that gut feeling? Do you ever have that gut feeling? And your stomach tells you this, but your mind's like, no, it's okay. Your mind is not always right. Your emotions, however, have a greater chance of being correct than your mind does. Because your mind is full of these expectations and all of these different thoughts and all of these different things that we hold up here. And so sometimes we think we know best, when in reality, our hearts know best. I've got Bridgerton going through my brain. Bridgerton Season 2. And for those of you who have not seen it, I am going to spoil it for you, and I do apologize. If you haven't seen it or on Season 2, maybe come back to this. But it's kind of well known. It's kind of well known, so I don't feel guilty. So, Anthony decides to get married, and Anthony is the head of household. And he decides that he is going to marry the season's diamond, right? And what happens is the season's diamond, I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but she has an older sister, okay? And they have a connection right from the jump. Anthony and the older sister have a connection right from the jump. Well, then he decides that he's going to marry the younger sister. And so we spend an entire season, an entire 8 episodes of Anthony trying to disregard his heart. He's like, no, that's not what I'm going to do. I don't want to deal with that. Like, my mind is made up. I'm headed towards the younger sister. She's the season's diamond. She's the one I want. Well, as the season progresses, that bubbling sensation, that fiery passion inside of him just continues to grow. And newsflash, at the end of the season, him and the older sister do end up together. And it does take some courage, it does take some strength to really listen to that heart energy of his. I'm not going to go into specifics. Things do happen that cause him to really have to listen to his heart energy. And that's what I feel like is happening here, is your mind is pointing you in a direction, and all of these different things are starting to pop up for you, and your heart is trying to guide you through this energy. But you're like over here, where Anthony was. No, I'm going to date the younger sister. I'm going to marry the younger sister. And the heart's like, but the older sister is what you really want. So I feel as though it's coming to terms with what you really want. And that may be destroying some things for you. That may be destroying some of the foundations that you've built. But it needs to be destroyed in order to clear a path for the things that you really desire. And I feel as though that's kind of where we come into this lover's energy here with the outcome. Some of you may be dealing with people where you think that they're a good match. You think that that's what you want, like Anthony thought so too. But now your heart is like, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Notice how these two are back to back. Notice how these two are back to back. And the other thing I notice are these triangles here. For the divine feminine, it's pointed down. For the divine masculine, it's pointed up. We've seen that already in Destiny. One triangle is pointed down, one triangle is pointed up. I feel like the universe is trying to send you signs and synchronicities and be like, hey, wake up. Like, this is what you really want. This is what you desire. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. It's time to move beyond this world. Endings and new beginnings. That's definite endings to exactly what you want. Ten of Cups. One more, please. A knot. Everything has a beginning and an end, and everything is connected. There's a reason why you're going through this energy. There's a reason why you're struggling so much. Is because, again, you're not connecting with yourself on that soul level. And it's time to do that. It's time to really connect with who you are and what it is that you really desire. Yes, it may upend some things. But my question is would you rather sit in this energy? Sit in the energy of half a glass. Half a glass. You have half a life. You have half a heart. You have half a mind. You're only half-assing through your life. Or would you rather have something that is emotionally fulfilling? That is what the universe is bringing into question for you this evening. Zodiac signs that I see before I let you wonderful, wonderful people go. And in fact, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to clarify this Ace of Pentacles here. Because this is the only ace on the table. Hello. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Yep. Devil energy. And the High Priestess. I know that you're afraid. I know that you're afraid of this new beginning. I know that it makes you feel like this. Five of Pentacles. Like it's going to be a loss. But as I've said many times on this channel, sometimes we have to lose something in order to gain something else. Sometimes when we lose something, the universe is bringing in something a whole hell of a lot more abundant. And that's what I see here with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Pentacles. But you have to be willing to put forth the work, the hard work, and really step in to who you are. Zodiac signs that I see. We do have the King and Queen of Pentacles, so I will walk away with Earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We do have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. We have Cancer, Leo. I will walk away with Leo. Sag, Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, Sag, I believe that's everyone. I believe that's who I see. One more time, just to be sure. We've got Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, more Sag, Gemini, Cancer, and Aries. That is what I see. So take some time this weekend. Take some downtime this weekend to really ask yourself and really, holy fuck, and really go through this change. Death, Ten of Swords with the Tower. It's time to evolve. It's time to open that heart chakra of yours. So This is what I have for you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, your company is well appreciated. If this resonated for you, please leave a like, leave a comment. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. That way you see more of my content and more of me. But this is where I'm going to leave this for now. So thank you very much, and I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.